Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Dan the T-Shirt Guy, and welcome to the Never Show. And yes, it is Wednesday, and it's time to review the movies. Today's movie is The Witch. I've been kind of waiting for this one. Let's do all the boring stuff, yada, 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 because, I want to be a proper movie reviewer. And to do it right, yes, you have to do this. I'm sorry. Some people don't like it. And I don't know why they give me such a hard time over this, but let's do this. Okay, director Robert Eggers, screenplay by Robert Eggers, production companies Parts and Labor, RT Features, Rooks, Nest Entertainment, Code Red Productions, Scythia Films, Maiden Voyage Pictures, Mott Street Pictures, Pulse Films, Very Special Products. The distributor for this film was A24. For our U.S. releases. I'm not going to cover all the rest of this stuff. Let's get that cast out here. Cast. Robert Ensign as William, the father. Kate Dickey as Catherine, the mother. Harvey Scrimshaw as Caleb. Oh, this kid was such a good actor. I don't know where they found this kid, but he made me believe that they were in the woods alone, and the problems of being a young man alone in the woods with your sister, your two sisters, and your younger brother, and your now dead brother. And he, Bathsheba Garnett as the witch. She was the older witch. Julian Richings as the governor. Ellie Garner as Mercy. Oh God, these kids are so fresh. I don't know how they got her to do this, but she was this most spoiled child that I've ever seen. Wallab Canterbury as the voice of Black Phillip. Yes, Black Phillip, Black Phillip. Maiden. S.A.P. I hate names that I can't pronounce. Anya Taylor-Joy as, how do you pronounce her name? Thinson, and Sarah Stevens as the young witch. The runtime was an hour and 33 minutes. Perfect time for this movie. Good, I just think that 33 minutes, you could have rounded it off a little bit. But other than that, no complaints on the runtime. This kind of harkened back to the good old days of horror and suspense. Finally, someone has figured out how to do suspense without jump scares. Literally. No jump scares. Oh my gosh. You knew something was wrong from the beginning just by the music, but you didn't know what, and it kept you like, whoo. It was... I don't know. It was just really intense. And it's not that over-intense need like you get with, The Lords of Salem. That was too intense. It was just overly intensive. Whereas this, you knew something was wrong. It was building. It was churning. It was bubbling in the background, and normal things are, the normal things are happening on the farm. Crops fail, kids make up silly rhymes. Goats are milked. Goats get out of their pens, things like that. Isolation. You can tell by the way they're isolated that things were not going well in these people's minds. It was, what was the time period of this movie? It was 1630. So you're alone in the woods with just your family. There is no lights, no motor car, not a single modern luxury. It is not even Robinson Crusoe, because back then they had production goods. Because that was, later on, that was in the, I believe, 1800s, when Robinson Crusoe's Swiss Family Robinson made their journey from England and ended up on a tropical isle somewhere. So, I have to say that this is a definite, I want to rewatch it in the movie theater just because we were interrupted a lot in this movie. I don't know why. There were people who were being rude, and I was distracted by personal things. So, that said, great movie. I highly recommend that you go see this. It is really highly rated for Rotten Tomatoes. It's almost up there with Zootopia. If you want to see something that, this is a date movie. I see you taking your girlfriend to see this movie and having a good time. I see this as a family movie. There is no swearing in this movie. There was not an F-bomb to be found in this movie. And I find that refreshing for an adult horror movie where there's no swearing. I think swears are overused. So, yes, I do want to see this again in the theaters, if at all possible. I see this as a future DVD buy because, yes, I can watch this in front of my godkids, and it will be okay. 2, and 3, I see this as a future TV watch because they're probably not going to have to edit it too much to put it on the TV. So kudos to you, Robert Eggers. Go see this movie. I highly recommend it. So this is Dan the T-shirt guy saying this is the Never Show, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget. And so if you like what you see and hear, punch that like button in the face because it lets YouTube know that I'm doing good, and it also lets me know that I'm doing good. And if you're finding this channel because of this video, click that subscribe button, become one of my YouTube friends because I could always use more YouTube friends like you. This was The Witch, and I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!